How to prepare leaves for a shrimp tank. I was just about to put all my new leaves into these tanks because you can see in these ones the condition of the leaves when they get down to the bare bones, and this for me means it's time to put more in. And I actually have this on quite a few tanks where they're getting down to the bare threads of the leaf. You see that I don't really have much leaf left on anything in here. I think in this tank it's actually just that one little bit leaf away at the back. And here it's the same, there's a little bit leaf at the back. Sorry about that glare, guys, I apologise. This one the leaves a little bit better, but we are going to go around and we're going to resupply these leaves. I don't think there's any leaf in here left actually, so it is time. A lot of algae growth on here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how I prepare my leaves because shrimp love them. And if there's ever an example of how much shrimp love leaves, this picture here is a great example of it. They're all over this thing. They're trying to eat as much as they can of it. I even have it in this little vase here. The shrimp are growing really big in here, but you can see how much they are eating away at the leaves. So leaves are very important for shrimp. And if I ever do a DIY video on how to make some shrimp food, I think part of the ingredients shall be leaves, I think. So here we go. You're basically going to need your leaves. Depending on where you live, what part of the world you live, will dictate when you're going to be able to get your leaves. Okay, for me it's the fall, but unfortunately for me this year, I'm just going to show you actually. I'm going to have a little look around my house. Okay, so we're going towards the front door. Front door is here. Here's my computer room with my gaming setup, PC, etc. We're going to look at the leaves here. See the leaves in the ground? I'm not going to walk out because I don't have any shoes on. But you can see the ground is actually solid with ice. Just now it's about -10. All these leaves are normally the leaves I collect in the fall for my shrimp tanks, but because this year it has been colder sooner, the leaves fell off and then everything's frozen, so I'm going to have to wait. Hopefully there will be one day where it's kind of above freezing so I can collect these leaves. And that's where I get them. Through the darkness. Back to the little shrimp room. So okay, you collect your leaves. You can pick various type of leaves. These ones are from the apple trees that you saw outside. You can use oak leaves, all different kinds of stuff. You'll have to do a little bit of research on that yourself, I think. So basically, you grab your leaves out here and you put them into a bucket like this. Fill it with some water and let it soak basically. I do this because I don't like to have a lot of tannins. You can see how tannin filled that water is. I don't like to have loads and loads and loads of tannins in the tank because for me my tanks are a visual thing and I need to see things as clear as possible. So basically once they get to this kind of decay, you either have two choices here. You can put them in like this or you can clean them and then put them in. I'm going to show you the way I do it. Just to get rid of the tannins, and you can see how dark the water is. And I noticed specifically as well with apple leaves that the leaves are really, really dark, really dark. You see that? It probably makes some kind of good fertilizer for something. Okay. Just let it drain off a little bit. And I only do this again, guys, as I said, because I don't like a lot of the tannins. And then we're going to go over here We're going to put them in the tanks. How hard is that? Jesus! So there's the leaves. They've been soaking for days. These ones have been soaking for 2 days actually. I'm just trying to hold the camera so I can hold it with one hand. We can have a look at the leaves. One of these ones is Indian almond leaf. You can tell. I think this one's a banana leaf actually. This one. Banana leaf. This is a Indian almond leaf that fell off this plant here. You can see it. So the bigger ones will go in the top tank, and I conveniently have a little hole here at the top where I can just push things through. Hopefully this won't break into bits. And I just let the leaf go in like so. Also I noticed, guys, by the way, I'll show you in a minute, banana stems, not the actual leaf, the banana stems make absolutely good little things for the shrimp to crawl in and gnaw to pieces. When I do this with leaves as well, I don't like to go daft with leaves just because, as I said before, I don't like millions of tannins in the water. So I'm a little bit conservative when it comes to the leaves. Typically I will put in 3 or 4, 5 leaves in every single tank basically. And this will last them for weeks. It will last them for weeks, and it's also like a little, what would you call it? It's like a snack for them basically. I'm not going to put any in this one. I'm going to put a few in this tank. Just let them drift to the bottom themselves. Put some in here. You can actually see the banana stem that I put in here yesterday. We're going to have a look at that in a minute actually, because I think it's quite interesting. If I can get more of that, I will use it, I think. Here we're going to do the same. We're going to take 3, 4, 5 leaves. And I just put them in anywhere, basically. Cover the tank. But you can see this banana stem here. What I noticed was good about this yesterday was that it actually folds up itself. You know, in the water, it rolls up like a cigar, and it makes some like a little, nice little cake. You see it? So that's quite cool. And this is where it came from. You see the stem here? Normally I take the leaf off way up here. Up here I normally just break off up here, but I thought, oh, the whole stem here looks quite good. You see what I've got here? All this stuff, all this material, all that dry stuff is all goodness for shrimp. I'm going to put some in the cold tub, I think, and that will be it. I don't think there's any in here at all. They munch through this really fast, so I'm going to put quite a bit in here. Let's put it all in, I think, actually. All this will sink. Because if any of you guys ever watch, you know, any videos on YouTube about biotopes and stuff, where shrimp naturally come from, there are leaves everywhere. The whole bottom is covered in leaves. So leaves, I imagine, are quite an important part of their diet. You know, there will be things in it, biofilm, different algae, microfauna, etc., that the shrimp will eat. I think I'm going to leave you with a few words, and then we're going to put you in the tank, because it is probably my personal favourite part as well, at the end when I go into the water. So basically I'm going to have my call to action here, and what a call to action is where I ask you, if you enjoyed the video, to please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. It is also a time for me to remind you that I have Facebook and Instagram if you want to go and check them out as well. I also want to thank you for watching my video. I love you all. And you're going to go in the water and you're going to see these shrimp on the leaves, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Happy shrimp keeping.